Okay, should be live now. Having a lot of headaches. Got some new streaming stuff set up. The location is broken. It was working all weekend when I was testing the stream up until now. But we have the overlay, we have the radar working again, and we are in central Montana chasing some potentially photogenic storms and maybe even a tornado. It's yet to be seen. I'll show y'all radar here in a second. You should be able to see it on the screen right there. There's storms off to our northwest where we're going for right now. We're headed for Roundup, Montana. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We made some upgrades to the stream that ended up breaking last minute, so in the bottom left there will be no location. I'm not sure what's going on with it. It was working all weekend, or working all week when I was testing it. Now it doesn't want to work. So, but we have the radar, we have the time, and we have the temperature, so that's cool. And we have a new windshield as well. No more cracks in the windshield. Should be a better viewing experience now that the cracks are gone. Let me get the bug splatter off the windshield. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We are in Billings, Montana right now, heading north. Welcome in, Mom. What's up, John? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Pretty excited. I've been dying to chase Montana my entire life. Never have gotten a chance until now. So I'm pretty pumped. I think today could be a pretty good day. Not the highest tornado odds, but I think the chance for a pretty spectacular storm are pretty high. It always seems like Montana produces some real pretty storms no matter what. And you can see right now we're driving through Montana. It's just gorgeous. Lovely, lovely state. I'm going to set up my new tripods as well. Hopefully the viewing experience today is a lot better than the last chase. I made some upgrades to the stream. We have Starlink now, so hopefully we should be able to keep service better than we did last week in Texas, because that was a total disaster. Getting down into the Paladuro Canyon was a nightmare. Could not keep service. This runs a lot better. Already looks pretty smooth watching it back. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're probably about 45 minutes from our first storm. You can see on the radar down in the bottom right corner, we got a supercell coming out of north of Bozeman. It's actually a really pretty area. I was here back in February. Stayed in Bozeman for a bit. Went to Big Sky, went skiing, went and saw Bridger Bowl. And I remember driving out this way, just exploring the area and thinking to myself, what a perfect spot to get a supercell. I was thinking to myself back then, I hope I chase here at some point this year. And here we are. We are here in central Montana. Is a bucket list chase for me. Have yet to chase this part of the world. Haven't made it really any further past Nebraska in my career. That's the farthest north I've made it for a chase. So this is super, super exciting. I think we're in store for something cool, something pretty cool today. So we're gonna make our way north. I think we might actually head towards Rygate, Montana, instead of Roundup. I think that might actually put us closer. Storm, we'll see. Road network here isn't the best. It is definitely not the gridded road network that we're used to in Iowa or Illinois or anywhere else. Roads are going to be few and far between. All right, let's see here. Limited service. Well, thank goodness I have Starlink. Starlink might save us here. I've never seen that before. I put in directions for the town I want to go to here. My maps told me limited service, be cautious. I've never seen that before. So hopefully the stream can hold up. We're going to turn around here so we can go back the other way. Hopefully this is a good call. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Feeling pretty fired up today. Spent all of yesterday driving up from OKC. Left at about 11 in the morning. Stayed in Scottsbluff last night. Got some sleep and took off at about 8 in the morning. We've been driving all day, trying to get up here to Montana. It's been a grind to get up here. Been carried through with bum energy. I'm not a big energy drink fan. I try to get away from the stimulants nowadays, but I will say the bum energy, pretty short ingredient list compared to other energy drinks, and it tastes amazing. I really like this stuff. This stuff is pretty good. It's gotten me through a lot of my drives lately. It used to be nicotine. I used to be a big Zen guy, but I decided to give that up. Figured it wasn't doing me any good, and so this is my long drive crutch now. It's very, very good. I like this stuff. We also got the McDonald's. Got the double quarter pounder, no bun, no cheese. That's the way I like to order my McDonald's now. No bun, no cheese. Kind of messes my stomach up eating those two. I notice if I get it kind of a carnivore style, it sits a little easier, doesn't make it feel like there's a brick in my stomach all day. Just the things you got to do to stay focused and locked in on the road. You got to treat your body the best that you can. Cheesecake is en route to Rygate, so am I. I'm having to turn around here. Started going north towards Roundup, but I think the storm's moving slow enough to where we could probably meet it in Rygate. So, yeah, I'll turn this back around for you. I can see beautiful Billings, Montana. And I think it looks like we might end up in the same spot tomorrow. There's a big slight risk, pretty much the same risk 3 days in a row. I kind of want to hang around here. I think this same area is going to get some pretty storms tomorrow. Not too interested in making it back down to Wyoming. I would prefer to chase here. So I think we might hang around in Montana today and chase it again tomorrow and maybe the day after as well. And maybe, just maybe if we're lucky, we can get some northern lights one of these nights out here. There's a pretty good geomagnetic storm last night, but it's pretty cloudy here, so we didn't really get to view it. And my camera battery was dead anyway, so it's not like I could have taken any pictures of it. Speaking of, I do need to charge my Sony. It is one thing I need to do. That is priority number one once we get on this highway, is find my Sony and plug it up. On top of live streaming, I really do just enjoy taking pictures. Sunk about a good few grand into a nice Sony, And I feel like I'm so occupied by the live streams nowadays, I don't really get time to use it. So I'm gonna try to make an effort to use my Sony a little more today. Take some neat pictures, hopefully. Yeah, you're right, John. The bun is the poison. I feel like a lot of simple carbs in it that kind of just make me crash. I feel a lot better if I just eat the patty, some pickles and some onions. Don't really get that huge glucose spike and the crash afterwards. Yeah, Mom. I think here soon, once it gets long enough, I'm just gonna throw some product in it and just slick it back. I think we're gonna go with the slick back. Maybe I'll dye it black too. Dye my hair black, slick it back, start wearing a leather jacket. We'll see. But here we go. We are en route to Rygate, Montana. My phone is already overheating. Wonderful. Looking pretty good. Got the SUPERCELL coming up on Rygate. And show y'all. I know y'all can see it on the radar, but that's the one we're going for. See what old Connor wants. Connor's texting me. What a gorgeous view off to our left. Very, very pretty. Up on a giant plateau right now. This must be the Billings Airport. Sits right up on top of this plateau, overlooking, I guess, the rest of the city. Pretty neat. This looks confusing. Let's make sure we don't take the wrong turn here. So we need to be in this lane. Send it. Whoa! I guess that's my fault. Yeah, that's my fault. I should have known. Whoops. That's me not using my brain. Almost just got pancaked right there because I'm being an idiot. Man, what a pretty view. This is gorgeous. I love Montana. It's a great state. Not sure what this is called, but it's neat. Okie dokie. Got about a 45-minute drive to Rygate, depending on how quick I can get past this truck right here. Yeah, John, Idaho's pretty too. They don't get storms all that often, but they get them enough. I think if we can get lucky this year, maybe we can get a Idaho chase going. Perhaps. Maybe. I think I need to take my computer off the start. Slow it down just a little bit. Man, I'm feeling like $1,000,000 right now. That carnivore style McDonald's really hit the spot. I think I'm gonna indulge in some more. While I'm driving. You can see right here. That's how it's done on the road. Nothing but patty and condiments. No cheese, no bun. This is how you avoid feeling like shit after eating McDonald's. Don't eat the cheese, don't eat the bun. Wow, pretty busy road today. I pray this truck is not going the same way I'm going. Man, it looks like he is. Sweet. Go a little quiet right here. Gotta try to scarf down some of this McDonald's, because once we're on the storm, we'll probably be busy for 6 or 7 hours. So I would like to get a little bit of substance in my tummy now. All I've had before this today was a small packet of Nutella and a little bit of organic potato chips. Not enough to carry me through a chase. heating wasn't too loud. But we are filled up. Got 4 burger patties down the hatch. Feeling like $1,000,000 right now. We are in one of the most beautiful parts of the world. About to get on a supercell. What a blessed life it is. Very grateful to be here. Very grateful to be here. Now the last thing I need is for this truck to get out of my way. That is my final wish. Yeah, I was being very, very, very intentional not to smack while I was eating that. I know a lot of people do not like that. It really doesn't bother me all that much because I'm not a sissy. But I know a lot of people tend to have aneurysms when they hear people chewing food. And we are slamming on our brakes. What are we doing? Why are we hitting the brakes? Oh, he's turning. Man, what a gorgeous place. I love Montana so much. I can see myself living out here. I told myself if in 2 or 3 years, God forbid, storm chasing kind of dwindles out, I think I'm just going to come to Montana and find a job doing like a wildland firefighting or maybe a lifty at a ski resort. I just don't see how you could ever be sad living out here. It's such an amazing place. Yeah, keep getting past this truck. So many people coming. We're slamming on our brakes again. Come on. You can smell his Jake brakes. Oh my goodness. That smells terrible. Why are we coming to a stop? Oh, let's get on with it. We've gone consistently like 20 and 100 this entire way. This is crazy. Alright, rapido. Come on. Hopefully the stream's still looking good. I have pretty much no service on either of my phones anymore. So pretty much our entire stream is being carried by Starlink right now. And it seems to be running just fine. What's up, Philip? Thanks for tuning in. Got a lot of UK watchers in here. And yeah, I got the old windshield fixed. No more annoying crack. At least for the next couple hours. Maybe we'll catch a hailstone and re-shatter. Who knows? I hope not. That was a $600 windshield. Yeah, Starlink is a great investment. I'm very glad I invested in this because any of the previous streams, the stream would be dead right now. There is no cell service out here. But Starlink will connect just about anywhere. It's a beautiful thing. Got some new mounts on each window. So right now you're looking out the driver's side window. got a new suction cup mount for that window. Now you're looking out the windshield. And then I got a new mount for that window too, but I got to make sure that I flip it around so you can actually see. I don't know if it's upside down right now. I don't know if it automatically flips the screen, but there is that. So hopefully the viewing experience will be a little better too. And a lot of the previous streams, a lot of it was just me fumbling around with a phone like an idiot. So hopefully there's less of that as well, because I know nobody likes to watch me fumble the phone like an idiot. Ah, shit. Let's come around the corner quick. And hopefully, as we get further north, I'm not exactly sure what the mountain ranges around here are like, but I'm really hoping today we can get at least a really pretty supercell, and in the background we can get some like snow-capped mountains. And if we're really lucky, get a tornado with that kind of backdrop. It's pretty flat out here, but I think as we get further northwest towards Diamond Dot, Harlowtown, and Rygate, I think we start to get a little bit more mountainous, which is, I guess, good and bad, depending on how you look at it. It'll make it a lot more photogenic, but it might make chasing a little more difficult. But we're up for the challenge. Appreciate that, John. Yeah, hopefully it takes off soon. We just need a good banger stream. Hopefully today's that day. But when we do take off, when the channel does take off, I won't forget you. You'll be a member for life. Whatever the membership cost is, I'll just go ahead and throw you on there. Day one fan. W. John. I don't want to talk about it on stream, but I got to check to see what's going on in the world of geopolitics right now. Very rough day for the world. Past 24 hours have been not good. Hope everybody isn't feeling the anxiety too much. Hope you're staying safe. A new run of NATO cast as well. You can see right there in central Montana. I think this is a bit of population bias. So this model it likes to put these tornado probabilities higher near high population centers for whatever reason. So I think part of that is Billings being right there, but NATO cast definitely likes this part of the world today, which is always a good sign. Yeah, you're right, John. I think you're definitely going to be a mod. I don't know. Do I need to have a certain channel size to make that happen, or can I just go ahead and make you that now? Yeah, I can do that right now. welcome in John, our first moderator ever on the channel. Just some ground rules, John, just so you're tracking. I really don't have a lot of rules. I don't care what people talk about in the chat, really. As long as it stays respectful. I'm not too big on cuss words, as long as they're not like derogatory slurs. Obviously, like, we're not gonna let slurs happen in the chat. But like political discussions, I mean, as long as they remain civil, I think everybody's free to have their own discourse here if they would like it. And I may chime in at some point as well. But just if people get disrespectful, say some really naughty words, some unwanted sexual advances, stuff like that, just, I'm not going to be too politically correct and PG on this channel. Let's just, you know, make sure that everybody here feels welcome, if that makes sense. I would like for all walks of life to be welcome on this channel, and everybody should be free to express themselves as long as it is not extremely problematic. Appreciate you, John. All right, let's get a little tweet going. I'm gonna put out on Twitter that we're live and heading for a supercell in central Montana. This has the potential to be a really pretty storm, and I don't think too many people are going to be out here. I know our buddy Ryan Scholl is out here, Connor's on his way, but other than that, I'm not really sure who else is out here. I'm really hoping that the chaser traffic is not horrific today. I don't see why it would be. We're in the middle of nowhere on a 2% day, but storm chasing is wildly popular now, so you never know. Got about 30 minutes till we get to, what is it, Rygate we're going to now? Yeah, Rygate. And then we should be pretty close to our storm. Good. Stream's still looking pretty good. Starlink is carrying us. God bless Starlink. Again, we're about 30 minutes from Rygate, and then we should be pretty close to intercepting. Let me keep my distance from this cement truck before I lose another windshield. I really don't want to have to pay for a new one 3 days after getting this one. tuning in, everybody. We are approaching a supercell coming up on Harleton, Montana. We're about 30-45 minutes out from it. Trying to make our way there as quickly as we can, barring any cement trucks or semi-trucks to slow us down. And this guy is going about 10 under the limit, so we're definitely being we have cinder blocks on our feet right now until we can get past this guy. There we go. Good to go. You know, I used to always get angry at big truck drivers for driving slow, and you know, I never really had a lot of empathy for him, I guess, until about a week ago when I drove a fully loaded U-Haul and towed my car behind it and realized just how awful it is to operate big heavy trucks like that. That was the worst 9 hours of my entire life, driving it through constant rain, no less. And after that, I definitely have a lot more patience when it comes to driving behind semi-trucks and cement trucks. Sure what town this is. It looks like a nice, quiet little small town. Got the Homestead Inn Bar and Grill. I bet that place slaps. There's no better food than hole-in-the-wall mom and pop shops out in the middle of nowhere. Thinking, once the channel gets big enough, once we get a good viewer base going, however long that takes, I think we might do pre-chase live streams reviewing local food joints. It's something I've always kind of wanted to do. I love storm chasing, and I love food too. I would love to do a bit of food reviews on all the travels that I do. Kind of dabble into my Anthony Bourdain side. So once we get to the spot where we can do memberships on the channel, I think we might do those membership-only food review live streams before chases, time willing. We already did one today. We did the carnivore-style McDonald's order, which was yummy. I do a little bit of fishing on the live streams too. I was driving up yesterday and I got near North Platte, Nebraska, and I see these 4 little ponds on the side of the road, and I said, you know what, I got my fishing pole with me. I'm gonna throw a line in here and see what I can get. And I walk up to the bank and I see a ginormous largemouth bass. So I just throw my Ned rig at him, and as soon as it hit the water, he smacked it. And he broke my rod in half. My rod is in 2 pieces right now. But I was able to catch my line. Thankfully, I had pretty strong braid on there, so the line didn't break. I was able to get it and pull him in. Had to have been a good solid 4 or 5 pound bass, which I don't know, for experienced fishermen maybe that's not too big, but I've only been really fishing for maybe 4 or 5 months now. That was an awesome catch yesterday. I think I'm gonna be doing that a lot on these chases before and after. Taking some time on the side of the road and throw some line, see what I can catch. Maybe do it on a live stream. Gonna have to get a new rod tomorrow since ours is broken in half. And maybe before tomorrow's chase on the live stream, maybe we can throw a line and catch a fish on stream. We'll see. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Man, my voice is getting kind of choppy. We are about 20 minutes from Rygate, Montana, and we're coming up on a pretty healthy looking supercell. You can see it down in the radar in the bottom right, but it's not zoomed in very much. I'll show y'all right here. This is the supercell we're coming up on. We're about, I'd say, 30 minutes from it. I think it's going to be pretty spectacular. Seems like Montana always does something good, especially up here in elevation. It does not take much to get a pretty storm at the very least at this kind of elevation. What John and Philip, what kind of fishing y'all got out there in the UK? Y'all do any fishing out there? I know I've seen a lot of videos of guys catching trout out there, but not too familiar with what the fishing is like out there. I'm not sure if there's a big bass fishing culture like we have here in the US, or if it's mainly trout and stuff like that. Or maybe you're not really into it. Severe warning for the storm we're coming up on. Warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds and tennis ball size hail. That is some pretty big hail. And it has a tornado possible tag on it as well. So we will see. The directional shear isn't too high today, but we have pretty good deep layer shear. And I just noticed the further north that you get, the easier it is for these storms to produce tornadoes, even with a lack of directional shear. We're sitting at, I think, like 2,000 Cape and maybe like 50 knots of shear. I'm not sure. I didn't really look too deep into it, but it just doesn't take much to do it up here. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think no matter what, tornado or not, we're gonna see something pretty awesome today. What's up, Chappie? What up, Kenneth, Mike? Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Got a sudden surge. Must have hit the algorithm. Holy. Good to see you, Chappie. I remember Chappie from my days on Connor streams back last year. Peapod, I recognize that name. I recognize a lot of these names. Must have been a name drop somewhere else. Yeah, I figured. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Everybody coming in from Connor's stream. I think Connor's just a little bit behind us. I got lucky today. I got caught out ahead, or I got ahead of Connor. We stayed together last night, and he got caught in some road work as we were leaving. What city did we stay in? Scottsbluff. I just got lucky and was able to gain about an hour on him. But he'll be there soon too. And I think him and I are going to be targeting the same area tomorrow here in Montana. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate everybody liking and subscribing. Super excited about today. I think Connor and I are both going to get something pretty spectacular. Like I said, Montana always seems to do something good. And I think this is the first time him and I have ever chased Montana. I think this is his first time, as it is for me as well. So him and I are both pretty excited for today. This is a bucket list chase. It's kind of every storm chaser's dream to be able to chase a photogenic tornado here in Montana. And you can see it's not the best terrain for viewing, but man, is it pretty. And if you get a view like this, get a nice tornado and a nice supercell, I mean, it really doesn't get any better than this. Especially as we make our way further northwest, if we can get like a snow-capped mountain out here in Montana, get a tornado with that kind of backdrop, it'll be a dream come true for me and Connor both. But yeah, again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're running an upgraded stream today. The location in the bottom's not working. It was working all week as I was testing everything, and then I start my stream up today and my location stops working and everything starts breaking on me. So, but it's our first stream with Starlink as well, so we should be keeping a pretty steady connection the whole time. Especially given how crappy the cell service is out here. It is not very good. But again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Everybody send up my thanks to Connor when you go into and tell him I said thank you for name dropping. I appreciate Connor. Connor's been a tremendous help to get me to this point to where I can attempt to chase full time. I owe a lot to Connor. Great dude. I really am grateful for Connor. It's been awesome getting to grow close with him and moving into the same apartment together and kind of working towards the same goal together. It's been a dream come true. Hopefully it pays off here today. We're about 20 minutes from our storm, 20-30 minutes. As fast as we can get through these little small towns. Right now we're in Lavina, Montana. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Lavina? Yeah. Sorry if I'm not responding to all the chats right now. Just me in the car. It's kind of hard to read everything. Trying to juggle the chat and driving at the same time, but I appreciate you for tuning in and dropping the support. And again, big thanks to John. John became our first moderator today. I appreciate John's help, and for anybody else that moderates Connor's stream and would also like to help out moderate this stream going forward, just let me know. You can reach me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. And if moderating streams is something you have experience with, I'm definitely looking for some people to help moderate my streams going forward. So again, just feel free to reach out if it's something you're willing to help with. But we are making our way. Our supercell is out this way. Not quite close enough to make out any features yet, but we're getting there. We got a camper and another car in front of us, so we're gonna have to figure out how to get around these guys fairly quick. But we're getting close, and I'm getting excited. Our supercell is warned for tennis ball size hail, 70 mile per hour winds, and it also has the tornado possible tag on it. All very good things. So you can see the radar in the bottom right. I kind of need to connect my home computer and zoom it in a little bit so you can make out the radar features a little better. But there's our supercell. We are on the road to it. It looks like it's going to come right down the highway we're on, which is perfect. Could not draw it up any better than this. We're going to be driving right into it. Hopefully get something pretty good. Sorry if my voice is a little stuffy. Changing elevation is kind of messing with my sinuses. Need a little bit of Flonase. Again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in from Connor's stream. I'm sure most of y'all have seen me once or twice. It's been a while since I've been on Connor's stream. I think the last time I was on stream with Connor was... Oh shit, this was Solid Yellow, wasn't it? Sorry, I broke the law. Please don't report me. I think the last time I was on stream with Connor was back in February. We chased a really crappy squall line in Memphis. Didn't really see much of anything. But I have since moved on from those days. We're running our own operation now. Storm chasing full time. I quit my full-time job. I was working as a meteorologist in the Air Force, and I decided to hit the escape button. I said enough was enough. I want to storm chase full time, so took a leap of faith. Put everything I had into my streaming setup, leaned on the support of those around me, and now we're going to go for storm chasing full time. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I got kind of tired of working a dead-end job and working midnight shifts, losing sleep for months on end. Decided it was time to live the life that I wanted to live. So super excited to be out here, super grateful for everybody that's tuning in and showing support. Definitely helping fulfill the goals that I've set out for myself. So again, I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. It's I'm extremely grateful, very, very grateful, and hopefully I can repay y'all with a nice supercell today. Getting close. It's looking really good. It's already got a little notch on it. Looks like it's already hooking a bit. Let's check velocity and see what's going on here. A little bit of side lobe. It looks pretty, but I think a lot of that's side lobe contamination. But I've seen worse looks. I've seen worse looking storms on radar produce pretty cool stuff. So I'm very optimistic about our chase today. The risk tomorrow, I think it's kind of widespread really across most of the northern plains. I think there's some marginal risk in like the southeast maybe. We're gonna target Montana. More than likely we're probably gonna chase the same area tomorrow. It looks like some more supercells could fire here in Montana. And really, I will take up any excuse to chase Montana that I can get. I love this state. I love Montana. I've always wanted to chase Montana. So if I have the ability to chase pretty storms in Montana, boy, am I going to take it. So thinking tomorrow is going to be Montana again. And it could be the day after, too. It looks like really today, tomorrow, and the day after are all kind of the same setup, same general area. And then it looks like we might make our way east into the Midwest, Iowa and Nebraska and Minnesota, Wisconsin, places like that, maybe Illinois. It's going to be a lot of driving. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be a lot of work put in over these next few days, but I'm up for the challenge. I love driving, love seeing new places, especially up here in Montana. I was out here in February for a ski trip in Big Sky, and one of the days I made my way out to the same area just to kind of explore it, and I was thinking to myself how awesome it would be to make my way back here and chase some storms in this part of Montana. And look at us now, 4 months later, and we're back in Montana chasing storms. What a blessing. How does Lewistown look for today? We're north of Harlow. Let's see, where is Lewistown? So it looks like most of the storms right now are kind of away from Lewistown, but y'all could get some storms later. I don't think there'll be anything too significant, but we could get some hail, could get some lightning, maybe a little funnel cloud. Certainly in the risk today, but I wouldn't sweat it too much in Lewistown. But again, always just be vigilant, be aware. But again, here we are. Here is our storm. We're coming up on it on this highway. Closing in. Man, these allergies are killing me. Yeah, Kenneth, I haven't seen Montana, or I haven't seen Yellowstone. I hear a lot of people talk about it. When I was up here back in February, a lot of the locals that I talked to kind of said that Yellowstone, a lot of the locals around here don't like it. So I brought a little bit too much tourist attention to Montana. So a lot of the locals say, not sure if they're being dramatic or not, but yeah, Montana apparently, from what I've heard, has had a pretty big cultural impact on, Yellowstone has had a pretty big cultural impact on Montana. All right, let's keep her going. We're gonna blow past Rygate here and keep up this highway. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Pretty exciting day. Bucket list storm chase today here in Montana. Been waiting for this for 5 years. Haven't had the chance to chase Montana yet. We're finally getting the chance, so I'm very, very excited. These allergies are kicking my butt, man. I don't know if it's the allergies or it's the altitude, but I'm starting to feel it. I think I need a little bit of electrolytes. Brought my electrolytes with me. Stay hydrated out here. On top of all the storm chasing, plan to do a lot of hiking. Got some family in Colorado I plan to go see. I attempted to summit Mount Elbert 2 years ago around this time, and I wasn't in the best shape. I think 800 feet short of the summit and ended up tapping out. So I think here, time willing, I'm going to attempt to summit Mount Elbert in the following weeks. Or any 14er out here that I make my way to. It doesn't have to be Mount Elbert. Yeah, guys, I think I might need to go get some flow days or something. Once we get up here to this little town, if I can get a gas station. Get a little bit of flow days in my nostrils and get a little bit of electrolytes in my system. See if we can curb these allergies and this dehydration that I'm feeling. I need to be in my A game today. I need these people to go a little faster than 10 under the limit as well. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I know a lot of y'all came from Connor's stream. I'm sure he name dropped. I think he's about 30-45 minutes behind me. So we'll get a view. We'll be the first ones to get a view. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yeah, it means a whole lot. See the radar down in the bottom right corner. I think it's updating. I hope it is. Y'all gotta tell me if the radar is updating in the bottom right. It should be. If it's not, we're gonna have problems. I don't think it is updating. Of course not. Alright. Whatever. Here we are. Coming up on this supercell. I'm probably gonna stop here soon. Try to take a little bit of my supplements and update the radar in the bottom right, because for whatever reason it is not updating. Oh, that's why it's not updating. My phone is turning off. Duh. Alright, we gotta fix that. Welcome to Rygate, Montana. Nice small little town. Let's see here. Come on. I'm trying to fix this phone so alright, there we go. There we go. The radar on the bottom right should be updated now. Should have no problem keeping the radar and my location up to date. Alright, let's see. Can we find a gas station in this town, or is this one of those towns where you have to drive an hour to get gas? Might be one of those. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is one of those no gas towns, unless I just totally missed the gas station, which is a very big possibility. So I guess we're just gonna power through. No Flonase for me. Just gonna raw dog it. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. All 70 of you people. Hope the stream's running pretty good. We upgraded to Starlink a few days ago. All my previous streams were pretty rough. T-Mobile and Verizon were not quite enough to keep my streams going, so I decided to sink the money into Starlink to keep the stream going, and it seems like it's paying off so far. Ooh, stream seems to be doing all right. We'll see how it holds up once we get under a supercell. I know Starlink sometimes has the tendency to kind of drop out when you get under a storm. So hopefully we can keep service when we get on this storm. But you can see down on the bottom right, we're quickly approaching the supercell near Rygate. And it looks like we'll just be able to follow it down this highway. Hopefully we can get a little county road that goes a little bit north so we can get a little wiggle room off the highway. I'm not too confident. I think majority of the roads out here is going to be this one single highway, but we're going to do our best. Let me zoom in real quick for you guys so y'all aren't staring at my suction cup the entire time. And again, the location in the bottom left, time is up to date, temperature is updating every so often. The location's broken. I had it working for the past week, testing out my stream, and then as soon as I get the streams going, of course it breaks on us. So the location in the bottom left is not going to be working today, but if you're wondering where we're at, we are just west of Rygate, Montana. We're going to be chasing Montana today and probably tomorrow too. And here we go. Finally getting our first view of this thing. Our first decent view. Can't really make out any discernible features yet. I think I might see a wall cloud back in there, potentially. Not entirely sure. We're still probably a good 10 miles from the storm. We'll be able to tell once we get a little closer. Decent looking storm, not too bad. Would like to get a little closer. I'm really hoping we can find a north road here soon so we can get in a little better position for this thing. Again, I don't see much. Looks like it's all this road right here. Got a big reservoir just off to our north that's kind of blocking us off. But there's also a little town coming up called Shawmut. Looks like we might be able to get a north road there. Let's see if we can beat the storm to Shawmut, or maybe it's already made it to Shawmut, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it already has made it to Shawmut. Actually, is this a road up here, or is this a train track? I'm not sure. No, this might be a road right here. Didn't even see it on Google Maps. Let's see. Let's see where this takes us. Let's check maps real quick. You know what? This isn't terrible. It's gravel. It's not totally mud, so I think we got some Amish living back here. We're bringing the chase to the Amish. Hopefully, I'm not on any private property back here. I don't see any trespassing signs, not yet. Stream might get a little choppy here. We're going to be running off pretty much all Starlink from this point forward, getting off this road. Not a lot of cell service back here. to be sure to get off this road pretty quick because I think it will turn to mud once it starts raining. We're gonna shoot north real quick and see what kind of view we can get. And I'm not sure what the range for the Starlink router is. I don't know how far from the car I can go and keep the stream going, but we're gonna try. We're gonna see. Oh yeah, this might be a perfect view up here. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Let me get up to the top of this hill. I'm gonna place the phone right here for now. You can see the Supercell. Not too organized visually, but it's pretty, that's for sure. All right, I think we should have a really good vantage point right up here. Again, we are just west of Rygate, Montana, out in Amish country right now. We're on an Amish trail. I don't know if they're gonna shoot me with bows and arrows for bringing a car out here, but man, what a pretty storm. Wow. Let's turn this a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Pretty. Very pretty. Let's see what we're looking like on radar. Pretty decent. Still looks like just a little hailer, but all right, here we go. What is this? No hunting, no trespassing. So I don't know if that's telling me I can't go over the fence or if I can't go past this way. But we're gonna keep going this way. Maybe we get shot, maybe we don't. I'm hoping we don't get shot. I think we'll just pull it over right here. This seems to be a really good spot. So again, we are what is this reservoir right here? The Dead Man's Basin Reservoir is where the Supercell is located, and we're just out in front of it. Let's see, why is my computer screen going black? I do apologize for the shake. I was kind of hoping that the iPhone 16 wouldn't have so much camera shake, but apparently it does. Let's roll. Actually, I can't roll it down because my suction cup's on it. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We are staring down a Supercell here in central Montana. Pretty good looking storm. Let's see, see how far I can get from the car and keep Starlink signal. I think we're still good. Go wide angle. Definitely have a little bit of broad rotation right in here. It's very, very broad. Nothing that excites me too much just yet. But man, what a pretty storm. Show y'all what we're looking like on radar. I know y'all can see it down in the bottom right, but here we are right in front of it. Looking pretty good. Again, just got some really broad rotation right in here. Very, very nebulous. But it looks good. Probably some big hail back in here too. I'm not sure how much the camera's picking it up, but there's a very bright turquoise hue up here. But again, I don't know how well the phone's picking it up. It looks like we're kind of losing bit rate. Let me stay closer to the car. Sweet. So yeah, I think we'll just kind of hold it here for a second. Storm's not moving too quick. We'll have time to get off this little Amish dirt road quick enough. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully we can get a tornado out of this storm here soon. There's a good bit of shear today. Not a lot of directional shear, but I really don't feel like it takes too much to get tornadoes up here when you have good moisture and good deep layer shear, which we definitely have today. You can see just across this field, right under this cloud base right here, you can already see the precip starting to surge out ahead. I think might be getting a little outflow dominance right here. I can see that precip kind of surging towards me. So it might be time to turn around here soon. Looks like we might have another chaser coming up. Not sure if that's a chaser or not, but sure he's enjoying the view. Oh yeah, it's definitely a chaser. But yeah, it definitely looks like we're going a little bit outflow dominant. A lot of those clouds are surging towards us, and I can see all that precip right there really making its way here. But it's not the end of the world. This thing can always recycle. Oh wow, actually here we are on a radar. Look at that. Look at that little hook. What is going on here? Nice little hook. What is going on with that? Oh wow, look at it. Out in the middle of nowhere, Amish country. Already got 4 chasers. Look at that. The cavalry's here already. Hope I'm not too much in their way. It's hooking pretty hard on the radar, but I'm not seeing really any dramatic rotation here in person. Maybe somewhere like right in here. Oh wait, I'm zooming in. Sorry guys. Oh yeah, cold outflow hitting me right in the face. All right, we're going to reposition here. See where these roads take me. Looks like we can just keep going on this road behind us. We're gonna lose visual of the storm here just for a bit. I do not have a rear camera yet. We're gonna be driving away from the storm for about 5 minutes, so just bear with me. Don't want to be caught out here in this dirt road in a Toyota Corolla in the rain. That would be a disaster. See, maybe I can get all of you right here. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right. Hopefully this road keeps its integrity. A small 4-door sedan is not meant for mud. Though getting stuck is not that big of a deal to me anymore because I no longer have a job to answer to, and I don't really care that much if I get stuck anymore, but I'd rather not. So we're gonna try to stay. Oh yeah, this is all mud. Not mud yet, but it is definitely dirt. Hopefully it improves again here soon. A little rumble strip. Hopefully the stream's still looking pretty good. I think Starlink is carrying us. stop here soon to take a quick look. I think we should be far enough away from the rain for the time being. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Right now we are in rural Montana, out in Amish country, on a dirt road with a Supercell on our tail. We're going to stop it right here and hopefully not sink in any unseen mud. Lots of deer in front of me, wow. Big herd of deer. Oh yeah, that RFD is making its way here pretty quick. Can't really make it out on the camera, but it's not too far, maybe just a mile behind us. I can see the rain curtains wrapping around back there. And as soon as that hits here, it's gonna be muddy, so can't stay here for too long. Yeah, I can already feel a cold outflow. This thing is definitely outflow dominant for the time being. So we're just gonna keep shut up, be quiet. We're gonna keep going east, and hopefully on our way back to civilization here soon. Get on a paved road. Don't like these dirt roads. Should say dry. Need some next on my windshield. That's one thing I forgot to do. I got a new windshield this week and forgot to put the Rain-X on it. See what she's doing on radar. Definitely got a little dog leg on it, but typically the dog legs aren't what you want to see. It's definitely an outflow dominant Supercell for now. Ooh. Yikes. That was a big pile of gravel right there. Just plowed through it. Got another like 4 or 5 miles to go until we get back to a good paved road. I saw a Honda Accord drive up here earlier, and I've yet to see him stuck, so that's a good sign. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Gonna try to get y'all a better view here soon. We just got to get away from these mud roads with this Supercell on our tail. Got a lot of chasing to do the next couple weeks. Would hate to get stuck out here and have to have somebody come pull me out. Decent little structure on the camera now. I think given a little bit of time, the storm should go pretty photogenic. Hopefully. You can definitely tell directly ahead of the camera. It's definitely a photogenic Supercell, just a lot of precip in front of it. Oh goodness. Be lucky not to bottom my car out right now. Holy crap. Giant potholes. Lots of rumble strips too. Where does this road go? Lord. Lord have mercy. Let me go fix my Starlink real quick. That just knocked my Starlink over. Ugh. Give you all a quick view real quick. And we got a little bit of time right here. We're on Project Road out in the middle of nowhere, Montana. Storm definitely seems less outflow dominant. I don't quite feel the outflow hitting me as much anymore. Definitely inflow where I'm standing right now, albeit not very strong. And I definitely don't see any of the rain curtains surging ahead right now. So hopefully this thing is gonna get its act together at some point. Not a bad looking storm. I'm trying to like make out any discernible features here, but still pretty ragged. Not a lot to write home about right now. A lot of turbulent motion up in here. A lot of turbulent motion up in here. And nothing that really screams a defined low-level mesocyclone yet. So again, I think it still just needs a little bit of time. We'll keep shooting out ahead. Right now the road's a little better. It's gravel again. Way back that way was all dirt, so hopefully it stays like this. Let's keep moving. Oh. Farmstead. Doggy! Oh, he's running out in front of me. Damn dog running out in front of my car. Come on now. I get it. He's just trying to protect his home. He sees a big scary car. He don't know what to do. He thinks he can take this car on. Bless his heart. Alright, coming up on our south road up here pretty quick. That'll lead us back to Rygate. So we'll stop here in a second. Give everybody a decent view. I'm gonna step out again real quick. Give you all a quick view. Again, not too bad. Pretty storm. All right, business is handled. See all these horses out here admiring the supercell. Hopefully the hail doesn't get them too bad. Again, still very outflow dominant. I can feel it right here. Wind's coming at my face. We're looking right into the supercell right now. The wind's coming at my face, so not the best sign, but it is what it is. We're just gonna hop back in and keep following this thing. Give you all a view staring back into the storm. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. We're almost at our road. Damn, we kind of need to go. That rain's getting here quick. Holy crap. I'm slacking. I need to go before I get stuck out here. Storm's moving a little quicker now. I can't let my guard down. Don't want to get stuck. One day I'll upgrade to the 4Runner, but for now, no. Can't do it. Getting thrown around. Wow, that rain is right behind us. We need to go. We need to go, brother. Holy. Oh, nice. Lots of mud up here. All right, we're going to plow through it. We're just going to send it. I hope none of these are too deep. Please. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh. All right. Made it through that. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. There was about a 10-foot mud hole right there, and oh my God, that rain is right there. We need to go, 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 go. There's more mud. Oh no. Come on, not now. Jesus. Come on. Please. All right, we're at our road. We can go south. Holy. Please be paved, for the love of everything good in this world. Please be paved. It is. All right. Wow. Holy crap. All right. Throw y'all back here. Yeah, throw y'all right here. Looking right into it now. That was nerve-wracking. Wow. I thought we were about to get stuck right there. Those are some big mud puddles. But got to keep the speed. Don't slow down. Just send it. Sent it right through it. Holy. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Looks like storm's hooking on the radar. I can't tell if that's just another dog leg or what's going on here. We're gonna get south to Rygate. Oh, here we go. Right here. We might have a tornado right here. Right above us. Oh yeah, it's spinning. Might have a tornado right here. All right, we're gonna pull off right here. Not sure if this is just a little eddy or if this is actually something, but right here. Sorry guys, I know this is in the way. I'm gonna try to fix it, but right here was spinning pretty good, and you can see on the radar definitely have some sort of hook. Again, I don't know if it's a dog leg. It might just be some little eddy from the outflow, but it was definitely spinning, no doubt. And it still is. I can still see it spinning up there. It's so high up and it's such a tight little rotation up there. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on the camera, but definitely some sort of rotation here. Again, I do apologize for the mount in the top right corner. I know it's annoying. I'm gonna try to readjust my my suction cup here soon. Wow, big flock of birds. Is that birds or is that, oh, that's all stuff coming off the trees. Whoa. All right, let's get back to this little highway. Again, it looks pretty good on the radar, but wow, it's like it's snowing. Whatever's coming off all these trees right here, it's making it look like it's snowing. I don't know what all that is. Something's blowing off the trees, and it smells good too. Wow. Smells like, smells good. All right, here we go. Coming through Rygate. Gonna hop back on this little highway right here. Back to paved civilization. Let's make sure I'm going the right way here. Yes, we are. And I'm going to step out of the vehicle and I'm gonna just pour a bunch of Rain-X windshield wiper fluid on my windshield real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to just douse my windshield in Rain-X real quick because this is annoying. All right. Hopefully that will help keep some of the rain off. I got a oil change the other day. I had Rain-X windshield wiper fluid in my windshield wiper fluid thing, and they drain it and put in new fluid that doesn't have Rain-X in it. I'm like, all right, cool, sweet. All right, here we go. Let me turn up the exposure a little bit. What are we doing here? Come on. Come on. Of course, we're stuck behind a trailer and FedEx truck and a Buick. Come on, guys. It's probably the biggest traffic jam this little town has seen in forever. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna shoot back east. Show y'all right here. Show y'all what's going on back in the storm. Need Rain-X on all my windows. Wow. Let me take the suction cup mount off. I'm just gonna hold it with my hands. Again, this is Rygate, Montana. Nice SUPERCELL coming into town. We have a big truck in the middle. We should be far enough ahead on a paved road. I should be able to pull it over here. I'm gonna find me a little road to pull off on, and we'll turn around and face back towards that little town real quick. Again, here we are. Stream might be getting a little choppy, guys. Starlink does not like supercells, so just bear with me. All right, what south options do we have? How much? Yeah, not a lot of great road options out here. Actually, that's a dirt road out there. I'm not messing with that. All right, I guess we'll just keep going this way. Trying to get around this bend real quick so we can view back towards the storm. Again, the roads here are not great. Not great roads. I wish it would stop taking me to that town on Apple Maps. I'm really starting to become an Apple Maps hater. I'm starting to become more of a Google Maps truther. Apple Maps has been letting me down. Oh, oh my goodness, huge hail falling. Wow. Huge hail. Big stones falling right in front. Let me, wow, yeah, there we go. All right, well, I had this windshield for a few days. It was nice while it lasted. Here we go. I think we might just escape it. There is giant hail falling right now. I saw a few tennis balls. We're like right on the flank of this. Oh, wow, that was big. Okay. Right on the flank of the storm. There's Connor. What up, Connor? Cheesecake made it. Again, yeah, Starlink is not liking this right now. Stream might be getting a little choppy. All right, we're gonna find a spot to pull over here. Hopefully keep a good stream quality. There we go, about to whip it around. Cheesecake again. You can see some pretty good hail falling. Let me take the tripod off the window. There's our storm. You can see these little hailstones falling. They're not quite as big as they were earlier, about 3 minutes ago. These are probably more like dimes and quarters. But we had a couple tennis balls falling just a little bit ago. Zoom out so y'all can see her again. Still pretty outflow dominant, but there is some big hail right back in there. Bang! Look at that. All right, let me not hang my phone out the car, have a hailstone come and snatch my phone away from me. That would be bad. That would be no good. So the decision we have to make right now is, do we want to lose another windshield and spend another $500 on new glass? That is the question. There we go, Rain-X is starting to work. All right, we're gonna go back this way a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit out ahead of this storm. Find our next south road. For a minute. Actually, yeah, 8 minutes away. We're gonna go to Cushman Montana. Not much to see right there. We'll keep y'all right here. Again, that's, whoa! Oh my God, that was huge. I don't know how big that stone was, but I cannot believe it did not just destroy my windshield. Holy crap. That was a giant stone. Wow. That thing made a thud. There's Cheesecake again. I don't know where this nickname for Connor came from, Cheesecake. Stop here for a second. Turn it back around. Ugh. Yeah, again, just a really big hailer right now. Not too much to write home about. Let's stick you guys. It's like no matter what I do, I can't escape the stupid mount. You're always gonna have the mount in the way. Unless I do this. Maybe this will work. That's better. Yeah, that works. All right, well, yeah, again, not too much to see with this storm. Not right now, at least. It's just a big hail chucker. All right, are you serious? Come on. Let's be for real here. Just stick and stay. Oh boy. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this top windshield. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Jason Harris, sorry I haven't been able to check chat in a bit. I've been a little busy. Running from this thing. Oh yeah, big stones falling. See a couple of okay, there we go. I don't know why we lost signal right there. I mean, we still have connection. All right, we're gonna hold it here for a little bit. See what other big stones can smack the car. What do you mean no signal? What are you talking about? What do you mean, bro? I still have full Starlink connection. I don't understand why it's dropping out. All right, we're gonna whip it around right here. Let's keep her going. All right, 3.7 miles, and we should be able to turn south, get a better view of this thing. The view right now is not great because we don't have any south roads. Alright, so my Verizon is completely dropped off. So we're strictly running on Starlink right now, which is why the stream keeps cutting in and out. Because Verizon is no good in this part of the world. Man, I don't know what all this stuff, all this white stuff coming off the trees, these little fluffy things, they smell good. I'm not from Montana. I've never seen this before. All these little like little dandelions flying off the trees. If anybody knows what that is, I would love to know. Not entirely sure what that is. All right, 1 mile, and we should be able to turn south up here, get a good view. Just bear with me. Bear with me. And let's see what this... It's just another brave. Man, Verizon. Really need Verizon to pick it up, man. I mean, I get I'm in Montana, but come on now. Absolutely no service is pretty abysmal. There's a nice view. Hopefully Starlink keeps me going here. I don't know what river this is, but we're gonna check it out. I gotta forward the stupid button on my phone. Okay. Man, it smells good out here. Very, very elevated supercell right now. You can tell all this looks super flat. Very, very elevated at the moment. Or high base at least. But again, the camera doesn't pick it up too well, but it's very turquoise hues back in here. Big hail back in that storm. We were just on the edge, and we were getting half-dollar size hail. So I can only imagine how big it is back there in the core of the storm. But you can see a very pretty view. Lots of dents on the car. Picking up a lot of new dents lately. But here it is. What a beautiful view. Just waiting for a hailstone to come down and smack me in the head. Looks like we got a couple locals watching too. Should have cheesecake coming up pretty soon too. I would assume Connor's probably going to take this road as well. Oh yeah, there we go. Hail starting to fall too. You can see. Oh yeah. I need a helmet. Ow! Hit me in the head. Ow! I got hit in the head. Doink. Got me right in the dome piece. Bunch of little, looks like bunch of little pennies right now. I'm not sure how eager I am to go down this one road with how close the precipitation is. Because it is another dirt road. It's called Buffalo Trail. I don't trust that one bit. I don't trust anything called Buffalo Trail when it's raining. So we're gonna keep her going this way instead. Alright, give me one moment, guys. I'm gonna switch phones real quick because this Verizon phone is not cutting it. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I had to switch to my T-Mobile phone because Verizon and I guess neither is okay. What the heck? Alright, are we back? I can't tell. We're having a bit of internet problems right now. Again, Starlink, I'm not a fan of storms. Charlie. Come on, man. Put me down. Okay, I think we're out of that. I think. All right, we should be good. All right, here in a mile, we're going to jog back south, so we can get back on this thing. Again, the road networks here not very cooperative, so we're doing the best we can, given that we're in a front-wheel drive four-door sedan. I don't have the option to do dirt roads right now, unfortunately. But again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been a great stream so far. Already up to almost 800 subscribers. That is amazing. 180 likes. Again, I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. The chase is far from over. We just started today. These storms should persist through the rest of the day, and it's only 4:30 right now, and we're in Montana, so we still have about 5 or 6 hours of daylight left. So 5 or 6 hours of good chasing left, on top of whatever happens at night. So. All right, let's pull up right in here. All right, I will be right back, guys. I'm going to switch phones again. I'm going to switch back to my 16. It has service again, so I will be right back in about 10 seconds. All right, we're back. We are all good. You are looking down the Supercell right now. Not much to see. Not yet, but we're gonna get south and see what this thing can produce here soon. Again, we're gonna be going into some pretty rough road network. So yeah, this is gonna be challenging. This might be as challenging as the Palo Duro Canyon was. A little too fast through this town. Let's slow down. Ah, man, I need Rain-X in all these windows. I'm sorry, guys. I know my windows are really smudgy. As soon as this chase is over, I'm going to get some Rain-X and Rain-X every single one of these windows so we can get a little bit of better visibility going forward. But right now, you're looking back into the Supercell. We are out on the east side of it. You can hear all the hailstones hitting the car right now. And we're not even really in the biggest hail. I bet back in the core there's some giant stones. This has got to stop. My windshield is giving me the mini problems. A lot of streaking and smudging on my windshield. I don't know why. I left my directions on my streaming phone. Dang it. Okay. I'll have to fix that here soon. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. Right now, the storm's just kind of been a hailer. It had a little bit of rotation earlier, back when we were in that little town to begin with, but it's soon kind of gone outflow dominant, just been more of a hail producer. As you can hear, give y'all a quick look at radar. So here we are. We're just south of Lavina, trying to get out on this part of the storm, see if it can produce anything. I am so tired of whoever at Apple decided to put a touch button on the side of the phone that changes my exposure every time my finger touches it. I hope you get bed bugs. And I hope your pillow's always warm. That is really annoying. Every time I touch that little button on my phone, I'm sure there's a setting. I'm complaining and I could probably control the situation, but every time I touch that little button, it changes the exposure on my phone and just blows the entire stream out. Gotta find a way for that not to happen. See, it's still doing it. It's still too bright right now. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little better. We should be in a pretty decent position now. Yeah, we're in a good spot. So we're gonna try to pull over here soon. See if we can get a an east road. Actually, I'm sorry, a west road. See if we can get lucky. Yes, we do have one right up here. All right, we're gonna pull over soon and let this thing come to us. Yeah, I see the road up here. Man, what a pretty sight. There's our supercell. Man, even for a 2% day in central Montana, there are a lot of people out here. See a lot of chasers. Thankfully, it's very manageable. I see Cheesecake. All right, we're gonna go say what's up to Cheesecake real quick. If you don't know who Cheesecake is, it's Connor. We're gonna go say what's up to Connor. Is that Josh Block? Cheesecake! There he is. We're gonna pull right in front of him just to piss him off. Right in front of him, just to piss him off. Okay. Let's say what up to Cheese. What up, man? How we feeling?
Dude, that thing's massive.
I know.
How can you see?
I don't. Dude, it's a pretty storm.
Yeah. No complaints.
How long you been on it?
I was like 25 minutes behind you.
Yeah, I got stuck at the gas station because McDonald's was taking up forever with my order. I got your little no bun, no cheese order.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good.
I was bad. I got full-blown Wendy's meal.
Oh, that's not good.
Now, I mean, I feel fine. So.
What do you have to say? A lot of the people watching right now came from your stream.
Yeah. I gave you a little shout.
I appreciate it, brother.
I was like, yo, guys, my apartment roommate's like 20 minutes ahead of me, Brandon-Payne. Give him some love.
Yeah, it like blew up. I was like, oh, I know what just happened. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I mean, we're building a shelf at least, maybe.
I mean, given like 2 hours, it's going to be like a crazy structure. It's going to look...
We can intercept them like 90, 94 for a little bit.
Yeah.
Got a little spin developing right here.
Yeah, right up in here, it's got a little spin. See, I saw that earlier. There was one when I was coming down in that little town. Like, it was really small, but it was spinning really hard. I think that might have just been like an eddy from the outflow. And I think that's what this is, too.
Definitely a little eddy, but...
You can scream at it and call it rotation and, like, get everybody excited.
Exactly.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God, it's happening! Well, guys, it's a very pretty storm. I don't think it's going to wedge anytime soon, but it doesn't look half bad. It's kind of hoping there'd be a little more lightning on it. Not too many CGs, at least not out ahead of the storm. What?
It's eddying pretty hard.
I know. Maybe we could get a little gustnado. Yeah, there's a little bit of eddy right here. Maybe we can get a little ground circulation under it and get something cool. Man, these gnats are tearing me up right now. Kind of getting eaten up, getting eaten alive. But yeah, that's definitely outflow dominant. There's a nice eddy right here. Again, I'm hoping maybe we can get a little gustnado to come across the field right here, and we can scream at it and call it a tornado, like a true weenie. And then you can see way out here, look at all that hail coming. Look at all that. That's all rain and hail. These bugs are fucking tearing me up, man. Funny.
Dude,
ignore me, guys.
Like snowing cottonwood.
Dude, I know.
Crazy.
It smelled so good too. I didn't know what that was. I had no clue what it was. I just saw it was like snowing. Let me bump the... You can see back in here too. Some nice turquoise, definitely some big hail. Look at the birds flying up in here. Can y'all even see them? Got some birds like flying up here in the eddy. Those birds don't give a damn. They're living on the edge. Look at them up there.
All right, yeah, the structure's gonna get better. I can just tell.
Oh yeah, 100%. Dude, there's a bunch of birds flying up there in the eddy, living life on the edge. I saw there's like 2 birds and they just flew up into the updraft right there.
They're in the cloud?
Yeah, they like flew up into the cloud.
What?
That was weird. They're dead. That hail is shredding them. I think right there. Pretty close.
Like 7 miles of the road that doesn't get cut off.
Oh man, what a pretty storm. Yeah, you can definitely tell this thing's gonna look really good here in about an hour or two. It's gonna be a nice pretty storm. All right, we're gonna get ahead. I'm gonna try to get out ahead, find a good east road. The problem is there really isn't that great of an east road. I think all these are, again, mud, so I have to be pretty cautious going down them. Yeah, Montana road networks, not exactly the most cooperative road networks. It's better than the Paladero Canyon, I'll say that, but it's still not exactly the most cooperative. Damn. I really wish I could put this in wide angle and not have this right here. I'm gonna have to invest in a new phone mount up front, because I know this thing right here for you guys is gonna get annoying, so we're gonna try to get a new mount here at some point. All right, let's turn around. Let's go back the other way before we get clobbered with hail. I have no clue what this storm is warned for. Oh, good Lord. Bumpy. Go around these guys. Excuse me. Goodness, my windshield is struggling. All right, come on, guys. I need you to take this little beater car and I need you to gun it. I need you to go. Wow, they are chasing in an absolute beater. That's funny. I love it. It's got character. There you guys go, looking back into the storm. What are we warned for? 2-inch hail, not bad. Roads we got coming up? Probably nothing. We're probably going to be on this highway down to, it's like Broadview, and even after that we might have to kind of trek all the way back into Billings, which would not be ideal because Billings is like an hour away. It's going to be tricky, no doubt. Let's see. Give me something. I'm looking on maps and I don't see another west road to turn onto for, God, another 10 miles. So I think it's just going to be a lot of pulling off on the side of the road like this. got a conga line in Montana. Okay. Pretty good looking storm. Again, doesn't seem to be tornado imminent, but it's got some big hail in it. And it's certainly pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with this view real quick. I'm gonna go pop my hood and throw in some Rain-X windshield wiper fluid in my car so we can try to make this look a little better. I'll be right back. All right, guys, that's solved. Give y'all a quick look. Try not to get run over here. Really pretty hailer. Very turbulent up in here. Got a guy in his motorcycle right here. He might want to turn around. He's gonna get clobbered if he keeps going that way. Sweet. All right, we're gonna keep going south here. Hope that motorcyclist decides to do the same thing. That is gonna be a bad day for him. Oh man, these allergies are whooping me. I can like feel it in my neck. All right, let's keep going south. That's updated. It's definitely an odd-looking storm, visually and on radar. Visually, you would think that the storm is like right on our tail, but it's probably like a mile or two up the road. We're gonna turn around again right here. I think we got space. I don't think it's too close. Here we are. Staring right into it. Again, not too many discernible features. We have this whale's mouth out here. And then we got the core and whatever crap's out ahead of it. Here's what she looks like on the radar. Not too impressive, tornado-wise at least. I mean, it's definitely an impressive supercell, but very broad, low-level mesocyclone. Just a bunch of hail in there. Definitely not a tornado maker. Not yet, at least. Maybe soon we can get a little funnel. I'm gonna take a quick electrolyte break real quick. I'm gonna take some of my electrolytes because I'm feeling a little bit parched. I think driving all day is kind of dehydrated me a little bit. Try not to spill this everywhere. Bang. This is not a paid promotion at all, but if you like to work out and you like to take electrolytes, Santa Cruz electrolytes, banger. They're so good. Love them, use them every day. Highly recommend. Ugh. Yeah, a lot of this is just super turbulent. Like right here, what do we have going on right here? Let's take this down off, roll this window down. Very turbulent in there. But a lot of people will see that turbulence and then they'll mistake it for rotation, and then everybody will start freaking out and everybody will think the world is ending. But, well, I don't know, given the current events of the world, I think it might actually be ending, but not here at least. Man, I would love to have a good East road somewhere. And it looks like we might get it. So I'm gonna chug these electrolytes real quick, and we're gonna shoot south and see if we can stay ahead of this thing. All right, let's do it. Pardon the seatbelt alarm if it starts going off. Shut up. All right, here we go. That's good stuff. Great stuff. Hydrate or die, baby. Gotta stay hydrated when you're chasing. Believe it or not, sitting in the car all day and driving all day will definitely dehydrate you pretty quick. And what you don't want to do is chug 20 smart waters and end up having to pee 20 times as you chase. Just take a couple of electrolytes here and there and keep you plenty hydrated. It's the little things that make a difference. All right, 3.5 miles, and then we'll be able to shoot east and kind of get back out ahead of this thing. Forward flank of it on radar does look fairly clean. I think we could get a spin-up tornado here at some point. Probably be a little grungy, but oh. Side of the road up here. I did see that motorcyclist decided to turn around up there, so I think he made a wise decision not driving into 3-inch hail. Oh, is this thing about to do it? It might be doing it here soon. All right, we gotta get to this road up here. Gotta get to Bob's Road. Y'all can kind of see the storm just off behind us. I'm angling the mount just about as far as I can get it that way. Oh. Stop it. 1 mile, and then we'll be able to turn and look right back into this thing. Chasing this thing. Trying to keep my eyes on the road and on the storm. Kind of hard to do 3 things at once, so I'll once everything kind of settles down, I get a minute, I'll be sure to check chat and chat with you guys for a little bit. Looks like it might be undergoing a merger here soon, and it might be able to produce. So we're gonna hop here on a 21-mile road and look back into this thing. Woohoo! Yeah, that thing looks wow. It's gonna be a beauty of a storm, no doubt. All right, let's see where this road's gonna take us. I think we can just stay on this road for a while. Yeah, we can. Okay. Wow, what a good looking storm. All right, I'm gonna pull over real quick so you guys can get a good view. I don't want this dirty window to block your view for too long. Actually, we have a road up here we can turn on. So we have 2 roads we can turn on. We're gonna go a little bit north. So I'm gonna move you guys back here. Oh yeah. Now this looks sweet. This looks like the plains. Nice. I think any tornado is gonna be back in here. Let's jog up here just a little bit. So I'll show you what I'm looking at right now, so you can see the storm right in front of us. All right, here we go. So you can see the storm right there. I'm kind of looking at this appendage, paying attention to that. Definitely some sort of rotation back off that way. Definitely a healthy looking storm, no doubt. I think any tornado would be way back in there. I think it's on the ground. Do I see something on the ground back in there? I think there might be a mezzo right back in here. Right here. Definitely something spinning, and that matches up with what I see on radar. Right there. Shit, I'm moving my finger. Right here. Keep an eye on that. I think that if there's anything, it'll be right back in there. But man, what a good looking storm. I'm gonna put you guys down again real quick. I'm gonna keep an eye on the radar. Yeah, so that what we were looking at right there is definitely a definitely something rotating, no doubt. It matches up perfectly with that broad little rotation on radar. I think, let's see here. So that's going away and that's going towards it. Definitely going a little outflow dominant. Got some new storms going up down to our south. We might hold it here just for a little bit. See where I can stick this thing. See if I can put y'all up here. Oh yeah, nice. That's a great view. Great view. before my phone gets blown away. I'm gonna take y'all off the roof, stick y'all back in here. Thought I'd give y'all that angle real quick. Ooh, readjust my tripod and my suction cup. Sweet. We're going to keep shooting to the east. Try to stay with this thing. It's not moving too quick, so don't think we got anything too imminent. Hopefully not. I would hate to leave this part of the storm and have it drop some random tornado for no reason. But I don't believe that's what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna whip it around. We're gonna keep going east. It's a great looking storm. Actually, give me 1 second again. I'm gonna pour a little bit more Rain-X on that on this window right here. Try to make the viewing a little better. Yeah, I'll give you all this view real quick. Hear this howl of the wind. These wheat fields blowing in this RFD. What a beauty. What a beauty. Wow, why is it so... I don't know why it looks like that. There we go. What a beautiful storm. Nice. What's that? Dope though. Love it. Alright, let's go. Getting windy. Ah, no. Sorry guys. There we go. Is that a tornado? Alright, come on. Get off the damn windshield. Get off it. Alright. Going Operation Hold the Phone. more window wipers are a thing. I would love to have some wipers on my side windows. Can't really see nothing out of it right now. That's not too bad. We can live with that. This thing's going outflow dominant quick. What? Alright, so this road apparently dead ends. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, Apple Maps. Apple Maps is really losing my respect. I am not happy with the way Apple Maps has been treating me. Pavement ends. Oh boy. Oh, that is a big drop. Well, this is certainly risky. Fine as long as it stays this gravel right here. If it's gravel the whole way, we should be good. Stop and look back into this thing. Just bear with me. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Too bouncy. Alright, we're gonna stop up here on this hill real quick. Get a good look. Firearm park. Okay. Oh yeah, nice. Definitely outflow dominant, but it is pretty. No doubt. Should have brought a hoodie. Man, that outflow is cold. Kind of chilly. Getting some goosebumps. Montana, baby. Here we are on radar. You can see we're kind of getting gang stalked by this thing. Gotta keep her going. Shut up. Shut up. Slipping and sliding. Okie dokie. South Road right up here. Hopefully it's gravel at least. stop right here. That road looks gravel, so it should be good to take. Here comes the Shoalinator. Oh yeah. Ready? Okay. All right, we have a decision to make here. Oh Lord. Screw it. You only live once. We are taking a big gamble here. We're gonna keep her straight. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Looks like there's a tornado. Oh yeah, there's a tornado in there. There's a tornado in this storm. Give me a second, guys. There's a tornado down. I'm almost sure of it. Right in there. I'm almost positive there's a tornado back there. Based on radar, it certainly looks that way. We're gonna go south. It might be rain wrapped. Oh God, I don't know what way to go. Screw it. We're going this way. I don't care. No more hesitating. No more hesitation. Go. Uh-oh, everybody's turning around up here. Yep, looks like everybody. Oh yeah, there's the barrel right there. Fuck, it's coming. That's it right there. I don't know what to do here. That's your barrel right there. Something. All right, we just got to get out ahead of it. Just gonna have to take the L here. We're probably gonna get hammered at some point, but I'd rather get out of the way of the tornado. stop. Can't see shit. Awesome. There's a brief tornado back in there, based off of radar at least. It certainly looked that way. Yeah, something's rotating back there pretty good. Can't really see it on the phone, but I can tell. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab the portable charger so I can charge my, so I can keep this thing alive here. We're looking right back at it. There's a pretty stout mezzo back in there. Stop it right here real quick. Give y'all an idea of where we're at. So here we are. See something fishy's going on back there. Let's keep it going here. No time to waste. big CGs. All right, stop her again. Take a quick peek. Here we are. In decent spot, but we're on a gravel road that's quickly turning to dirt, so I'm gonna keep her going. Time to pull over yet again. Get a good look at this thing. It's pretty. I'm just waiting for like one of these low clouds just to like drop a bowl. Something like Williamsburg, Iowa back in 2023. But it's all pretty outflowy, so I don't know how likely a tornado is. My lord, it is a very turbulent updraft base. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. These clouds are racing. Just racing. There she is, hot on our tail. We're going just quick enough to stay out ahead of this thing and not get swallowed. Turn to dirt. All right, we're gonna hop out the coop real quick. Oh yeah, look at that. What a beauty. All right, let's get on with it. Let's keep going. Sorry guys, it's gonna be very, very bumpy here. Shut up. Shit. guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you've got to be kidding. Dude, seriously? Come on. Alright, there we go. Give y'all a better view. Pardon my language. We're Tokyo drifting through like a Native American reservation or something. I'm literally banking all of these corners, just drifting all of them. Let's go! Woo! Oh my Lord. I think I was sliding there for like 5 seconds. I'm getting pelted. Ugh. Cold. Woo! Woo! All right, let's stop for a second. Wow, that was intense. Me and this guy in front of me were just drifting those corners straight out of a movie. Holy crap. See it coming. Before this guy behind us gets in front of us. Oh, shut up. Bear with me, guys. I gotta put my seatbelt on. I gotta put on my seatbelt. Stupid car. bumpy ride. That was fun. Oh Lord, that was fun. I haven't had that much fun in a minute. All right, guys. I'm on the little portable right here. Stare back at it. Ugh. Oh, look at that. Oh, what a beautiful storm. I'm really hoping this thing gets some good structure going on it here in like an hour or so. It's kind of grungy right now. But man, was that a wild ride or what? We were drifting those corners. Ooh. Out in beautiful terrain too. There it is again. That outflow's coming. It's cold too. I don't like it. Here's what we're looking like on radar. It's hooking, but I don't know what all it's gonna do. All right, we're gonna keep the phone plugged up for a little bit, and if we have to, we'll switch back to the 14. All right. Shout out to those guys right there, man. Right on their bumper, just drifting the whole way. that dust is killing me. Holy. A lot of dust coming out of this storm. Man, the dirt on the windshield does not help our case, does it? Well, I think the storm's done. It is definitely outflow dominant. There's certainly no tornado happening with this storm. Let's aim it forward. How was the wind noise on the phone? Did it make the stream unwatchable? Not too sure how bad the wind was when I had the window down right there. I rolled it up because I didn't want to make y'all go deaf. But here we are. Just a big, gusty, outflow dominant supercell now just north of Billings. I think we're gonna kind of get south of this thing, look north. I'll take a look at chat up with you guys for a little bit, chat with all the new viewers that have stopped on by, and then we might call it a chase. Gonna go to Walmart, get a new fishing rod because that giant bass broke mine yesterday. Then we're gonna go to the hotel, get a workout in, eat a little bit, and get ready for tomorrow. I think we're gonna be chasing pretty much the same areas tomorrow, so pretty excited about that. This certainly wasn't the greatest chase ever. You know, the structure wasn't like anything to write home about. There's no tornadoes, but it was a lot of fun. Definitely got some good hail. Very beautiful scenery. Got to drift and bank some corners with a couple strangers out in the middle of a reservation. Well, I guess it's a reservation. I don't know. We're out in the middle of nowhere, just banking corners. Felt like a race car driver out there. That was fun. Oh boy, what a day. All right, we're gonna turn around up here and look back into this thing and see if it has any sort of structure to it. If not, then I think we'll stop for a bit and I'll chat up with you guys. I'll check chat because I haven't been able to check chat all day. We're gonna turn around right here. Yeah, nothing too special. Definitely looks like a typical outflow dominant supercell. Really no structure to it, just a lot of grunginess. But man, what a fun chase. It is definitely done. There's no tornado happening with this thing. The gust front from the storm is like 20 miles out ahead of it. So there it is right there. We're just north of Billings. Pretty cool. Pretty fun chase, honestly. All right, let's see. Let's check chat real quick. Holy crap, my MacBook is caked in dust. I don't know if y'all can see that, but man, we're caked in dust. All right, let's see who's been stopping by. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, subscribed, liked. We surpassed 800 subs. We're coming up on 1,000. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you want more high octane chases like that, more banking and drifting. I appreciate everybody who dropped a like. Let's see. What's up, Sean? What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you still here, John. Appreciate the feedback, Gabriella. And appreciate that, Becky. Yeah. Man, what a fun day. Big shout out to John again. John is he's our first moderator. He's been doing a good job. What's up, Mama? My mom's still here. Good to see you, Mom. Appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. It's a fun day. I haven't even really been able to look at tomorrow all that much. Let's see here. Let's see what we're looking like. We're gonna look at tomorrow real quick before we end the stream, because I think today's pretty much over. Just a gusty outflow dominant supercell, not really too much going on with it. We're kind of wanting to chase the same area again, but so this is at like 9 o'clock Central. Tomorrow might have this supercell in the same area. So if you're not familiar with it, Bozeman's right there, and then you have Bridger Bowl right north of Bozeman. Then you have a bit of plains out here. We're somewhere out here, so it'd be a little bit west of where we're at right now. We could also make our way down to Wyoming. We'll see what Wyoming and the ice chip domain looks like for tomorrow. So yeah, just typical run-of-the-mill. There's your Rapid City supercell. So that Rapid City has pretty good terrain effect, where they usually get pretty intense weather because of their terrain. So we could target Rapid City. It's very tough to chase because there's a lot of trees. But yeah, we have some options. Tomorrow we're thinking maybe Montana, maybe South Dakota, maybe Wyoming. Really doesn't look like that big of a day, but we definitely want to chase it. So, but if we don't chase it, then probably just end up hiking and fishing Montana like one does. Because what else are you supposed to do here? Appreciate that, John. Appreciate you sticking around, man. Well, what's up, Kenneth? Yeah, my name's Brandon. I just started chasing full time like a week ago. I've been streaming for a couple months. I've been chasing for a while, but I did meteorology in the Air Force. I was an Air Force meteorologist for about 4 years, and then I decided I had enough with having a full-time job and losing sleep and, you know, just going through the motions every day. And I just decided one day I'm done and I'm gonna try to chase storms full-time. So here I am, just starting out. Yeah, that's really all there is to me. There's not much about me. Just out here living a dream, trying to make my dreams happen. So appreciate you tuning in, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Very excited to see that we're quickly approaching 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, unless anybody else wants to chime in and chat, we might wrap it up here. I'll give you all one more view of the storm. I mean, you can see not much to get excited about. It's your typical outflow dominant supercell. So why is Connor Cheesecake? I don't know. John came in the chat one day and started calling him Cheesecake, and it just kind of stuck. I have no clue why he's called Cheesecake, but that's what John said his nickname is, so that's what I'm calling him. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna wrap the stream up here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. If we're doing a stream tomorrow, I'll probably have it scheduled by like noon or 1 o'clock Central Time. And yeah, if you want to keep up with my chase plans with Connor too, because Connor and I kind of stay conjoined at the hip, just follow me on Twitter. It's not updated in my description. I recently moved to Oklahoma, so I changed the IL in my Twitter to OK. So just look me up on Twitter. I'll post my chase updates there and what all my plans are for all my chases going forward. So yeah, but yeah, I appreciate all you tuning in. Y'all have a very blessed night. Actually, let's see if I can even end the stream. My computer's been acting up all day. We might be holding it here if my computer doesn't cooperate. Okay, never mind. We got it.